Hey guys, I'm out with Daryl for another episode of the Cash Finders.
Hey guys.
He just got 65 with the US quarter, but he found a couple old pennies here.
Yeah, and I called him over. I said, over here. And guess what happened?
Yeah, because I was just like 20 feet over.
He's saying, let's go. And then guess what?
Anyway, so I start detecting here. I actually tried to, I was already filming this when it came out dirty, but it turned up that I didn't press the record button.
This is actually take two.
So yeah, that's the take two. So I cleaned it up. I put it in the spot where I found it when I dug out the hole. Yeah, I pulled it out of there about 3 inches. Bit squeaky signal, but there's lots of garbage here.
You're not gonna believe what I just found.
What?
It's not silver. Look,
George V penny.
nice one. I told you this spot was good.
You're interrupting my shot, buddy.
Sorry. Look, 1931.
1931.
I'll trade you.
And my 1942 dime. Nice.
It's in good shape. Anything that comes out of here is going to be nice because it's
Yeah, it's a
dirty.
good shape.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'll trade you 5 George VI pennies. In good condition.
No deal. Bye-bye.
Bye. Let's find another dime. Alright guys, we switched spots a little bit. Not too far from the first spot where he got the Queen Victoria quarter. I got the solid penny signal. It looks like it could be silver. Yeah, it's George VI. Dirty George VI. I don't think I'll be able to get a date, but nice. Alright, I'll look around a little bit more in this spot. Hi guys, Kashmal had to go home, so he dropped me off in one of the local ravines, and I didn't find much. I got another weedy. Well, another weedy because I just got this weedy. If you can see, there's a bunch of shorts. There was a whole cracked and embossed bottle somewhere too. I don't know where I put it, but I'm gonna take a little look around. I just detected this one. What does it say? That one was sitting on the surface. 54D. Alright, so there's some older glass here, definitely. I will look around for more. Alright, looks like a lot of dumping going on in on this hill. There's a lot of old stuff. You can tell. Early bottles. Dr. Pierce's Golden Medical Discovery. That's nice. Would have been nice if there was one hole, but I can't see one. I'll keep looking. Okay, so I looked around. There is no sign of bottles on the surface, but it's possible that there's some deeper inside. But I got a nice high tone here. Looked big, so I'm like, should I even dig it? But that was a good choice. It's an old copper, maybe colonial copper. Cannot tell what that is. It's like a horse there. It's definitely not a largie. I'm gonna clean it up a bit and we'll take another look at it. Alright, so this coin's not colonial. It's Norwegian. From 1963, I believe. Cool find, but would have liked if it was a little bit older. Alright, so I'm continuing from in the spot in the woods, and there's a small park nearby, so I decided to try it. First signal I have, pretty cool pin. It's broken, but it says Sylvania on it. That is a cool find. I like finding old pins. That ranks solid 19 on the Equinox. Alright, I got one George VI pennies on the way here, but now looks like I got an MG tag, key tag, made in England. That's cool. Looks like a pin day, sort of day. Alright, in that haul I just had a deep, squeaky 26-27. It appeared to be large. Showed me deep, like 6 bars on Equinox. I thought I'm probably digging a piece of junk, but I just noticed this popped out of the haul. It's a freaking dime. King George. King George loves me. I want Vicky to love me too. Can Vicky love me? Alright, let's see. Looks like George V penny was hiding in that haul as well. It's pretty crusty. Let's see if there's any more. Okay, now I know the signal initially sounded large. Got myself a spill. So I swung the detector over. Solid 30 coming back. And what do I see? It was right there. Oh, it's a quarter. That's what I thought. George VI quarter. Nice spill in the woods. Alright, that's nice. Sweet. I'm gonna see, maybe there's more. Alright, the spill continues. I pinpointed the rand. Right there, I got a good signal. Turned out to be Elizabeth quarter, young Elizabeth quarter. I mean, not quarter, sorry, penny. Pretty crusty, and after more pinpointing, my first this year George V nickel, and it's in nice condition too. I like getting these nickels. Alright, and the spill continues. Unbelievable. Another dime. Another King George VI. So 2 pennies, quarter, 2 dimes, an old nickel. Wow. Nice. Alright, and the spill continues. Because I'm under the fence here. The fence that is leaning. So there might be a bit of interference from this. So I'm just pinpointing my way around that. And what do we have here? I just got George V nickel and 3 pennies. George VI, 2 crusty ones. I will figure them out later 2 crusty pennies and a nickel. I'll continue moving along. Wow, that's a big spill. Alright, this is definitely a site of old dumping. You can see that it's the bottom of a nice Owens jar. Nice aqua, some black glass. Look how thick that thing was. 1236 on the bottom. Nice pieces. I'll scratch around, maybe there is something there down here. Or I'll turn on my detector, see if I can find some iron. Usually when there is iron, there could be bottles. Well, I got this. I have no idea what that is. It's almost looks copper. Has a little S. Definitely older. Alright guys. Sorry. That's all I managed to find. Fortunately there is no whole bottles. This is as close as we get to. And this one was just sitting right behind the fence, so I had to pull it out. Would have been nice, would have been a keeper. Yeah, this is a bottom from one. I'm not sure. Let's see. Definitely a lot of older stuff here, but nothing whole. Alright, so it wasn't an old copper. It was a Rancher toy gun. Not complete, in pieces. At least it's something neater to find. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I abandoned the first spot. I could not find much but junk there. Following this pathway here, just got a couple pennies, but this was a penny signal, but very steady. 24, 25, 26, but mostly 25. It's a young Elizabeth dime. Let's see, what year is it? Alright. 1963. Nice. Alright. Hopefully there's more. Alright. Good signs. Just had 1819. Solid 1819 signal. It's a bullet case. Nice. Hi guys. It's kind of dark now. Decided to get out for a little bit in the evening. I hit this call that I've been hitting recently with Daryl and on my own. Not much signals left, but I got a bit of a squeaker. Decided to dig it. It's Queen Elizabeth dime. I'm gonna rub it too much. I'll wash it out at home and check out the date. Oh, it's nice to have a silver. Alright, probably I won't be digging many more holes here. I'll see you on the next one. Hi guys, I'm out with my daughter at the playground. Detecting a small hill. There's a bathroom right there. It's got a weedy. It seems to be, where is it? Oh, 1950. I thought it was earlier. But that's a good start. Let's see what else we can get here. Alright guys, it looks like my persistence paying off. So far I got I think 3 wheat pennies, maybe 2-3 young Elizabeth pennies, and finally got a good signal. Squeaky 31, looks like a silver dime. It's Mr. George. Put it right there. I think I lost my ball. Oh, I can see the year, 1940. There it is. $1940 dime. Nice. Alright, time to wrap it up. Quite a lot of stuff. I went out first with Daryl Cashmo for a morning hunt. We left around noon. He dropped me off. We took his car on a hunt. He dropped me off at one of Toronto's ravines. I found some, as you saw in the video, I found some dumping areas, old dumping areas there, and decided to come back next day, and that's when I got that nice spell. After that, several small hunts, short hunts I should say, that lasted between an hour and 2 hours, and each one of them yielded me some silver, and sometimes more other stuff. So there's quite a bit of stuff. I also went to my heaven dump. Didn't have time to dig, but picked up a few bottles. You can see all that aqua green here, just whiskey bottles. These two here are marked on the bottom. This is the taller one. This one's marked C. I don't know if you guys can see it. C&S and Company Limited. There it is. It's Cunnington and Shaw. That's what the C&S stands for. And these bottles were manufactured between 1892 and 1913. So over 100 years old bottles. This bottle right here, this one, I don't know if I have water soaking in it, but this one's actually one of the earlier Owens machine bottles. You can see the line runs all the way to the top. This one, on the other hand, has a nice little greenish color. Applied lip, and I think it was made in a turn mold, and I think the dot is called Mamelon, if I remember correctly. So yes, a few aqua whiskey bottles, another one applied tub, some markings on the bottom, but nothing recognizable. So other than that, in the ravine I did find a lot of golf balls. Just the top one of the shorts for some reason I took with me. What else? This key had the Wimbledon Championship attached, so just a piece of head stamp, a portion of a Lone Ranger cap gun, just little odds and ends, little leg from a doll, rose, piece of bluish pottery, spoon handle, and a bowl. I'm not sure if they come from the same spoon. This was somewhere else. I think that was in a school that I checked out. I don't think this is too old. A cap from Chevrolet. Yeah, so bunch of little odds and ends. Some of the better other relics that I got, a little bullet, valve cap from Model T. I did get this thing, which finally I think I figured out what that is. This one's broken. These things apparently went on there were decoration on trunks for the, you know, that's the most likely explanation I got right now. This I don't really know what that is, but it has little S swirly holes in it. If anybody knows, let me know. I did get this asbestos advertising printing plate, so that was cool. This is obviously newer. I looked at, I researched that, and that's Scottish for Cameron clan. Kind of a cool thing to find. Maybe it was attached to a kilt or something, I don't know. I did get a couple of made in Englands. I don't know if you can see, they're both made in England. MG from a key fob, and this nice little, was a pin. It says they're made in England, with Sylvania, that was the transatlantic ship that came to Canada from England. So now to the coins we go. Not picking much clad, so that's all the clad I got. Canadian, American clad quarter and a dime. Did get a couple newer tokens, no cash value. I got one like that before, pretty common. I think that's Chuck E. Cheese like token. Tram something. No cash value as well. No game token. A couple foreign coins. The one Israeli, I believe, coin, shekel, and this 1969 5 ore, I guess that's how you pronounce that. That was cool. The only thing that was in the forest, and I thought I'd be pulling a nice old copper, but didn't happen. So I did get quite a lot of older pennies. So in total I did get 11 plus one in the spill, so 12 Wheaties. Nothing too old, 40s, 50s. There was one, I think things moved here a little bit. There was one from 1925. Total of 16 George VI pennies, plus 4 came in the spill, so total of actually 20. And Young Elizabeth coins, 25 of them, so tons of old pennies. So the spill in the woods, I think that was my biggest spill to date. That was included silver coins. So there were two nickels there, 46 and 1923. I do always like getting this King George V nickels. They're hard to get. Even more I like those King George V small little tiny nickels made out of silver. Anyway, so in the spill there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coins. I don't think I even got all of them on the video. So other than that, the nickels, there were the George VI pennies, 1 Wheatie, all pretty bad condition. I think the latest coin was from 1953, first year Elizabeth penny, so that kind of dates that spill to early 50s. Quite possibly that was the year of the spill. There was one George V penny. I did scratch it. Not a very good condition like the rest of them, except for the silvers, who always come out nice. I actually did not do too much of a cleaning job on these ones. So there is the 1939 dime, 37 or 47 dime. I can't really tell for sure. Yeah, let's see. I don't think I'll be able to even show it on camera. I think it's even worse on camera. Anyway, 51 quarter. There were a couple dimes that came on the count with Daryl, that he got the Vicky quarter. They were both King George VI. I don't remember which ones of these right now, but there were two of them. So anyway, 43, 50, 40, 63, 63, and 65. And actually this 65 quarter, I didn't know I had it until I checked my they look exactly the same other than the silver content. The design is the same as modern quarters. So I thought I got a modern quarter. It was a little bit more dirty, and I just put it with my clad. So that makes for a total of 9 more silver coins. There was one more George V penny that I got. Not the best condition. Anyway, so not too bad. Eqinox keeps finding silver. 9 more for the collection. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and if you did not join in my giveaway yet, please do. It will be open until I reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Have a great day, evening, night. Happy hunting.